9 p.m., time to pause, reflect, and connect with the heartbeat of Nigeria. As we journey through stories that stir the soul, tales of courage, compassion, and quiet strength that define our shared humanity. From African soap, yes, once a village secret, finding its glow on global beauty shelves, cleansing many than skin, uplifting dreams, and washing away the stains of poverty. And the story of a woman who stood her ground, a beacon of hope in a storm of insurgency. Her years of sacrifice and service finally found earner. Yet, amidst the triumph comes heartbreak. Innocence. A 1-year-old girl doomed by cruelty that silenced an entire community. You heard me, an entire community. There's more on our lineup tonight as Newsline opens the pages of humanity, its beauty and bravery. I'm Elizabeth Omori. Thank you for joining us. Before we journey through these stories, let's take the news of the day. Now the news. Katsina State is set to host Vice President Kashim Shettima. During the visit, the VP will attend events designed to boost the state's economy and empower residents. Our brings us details.
During the visit, the Vice President will inaugurate the 9th expanded national bringing together hundreds of entrepreneurs, regulatory agencies, and financial institutions for business exhibition, mentoring, and direct support sessions.
The Vice President of the Federal Republic is the Chairman of the National MSME Council of the Federation, which is the highest governing body for policy direction of all MSME-related activities.
The Vice President would also inaugurate the newly completed 3.3-kilometer Ofa Marusa dual carriageway in Katsina Metropolis, constructed at a cost of 1.9 billion naira.
The project is equipped with solar-powered street light drainage system. It reflects the administration commitment to infrastructural development that promote safety, efficiency, and environmental sustainability.
Also, Vice President Shettima will unveil the Katsina Sustainable Platform for Agriculture, known as CASPA, a digital agricultural system designed to link farmers directly with experts.
We are going to have a farmers radio so that we can communicate to all the farmers in the state freely. They will ask questions and there will be response.
The platform is expected to transform agricultural communication, production, and increase in Halaru. NTA News.
The National Assembly says it will continue to promote legislations to enhance operations and welfare of the armed forces personnel. Defense correspondent Ismail Musa reports that Speaker of the House of Representatives, Tajuddin Abbas, stated this at the inauguration of newly built residential quarters for military officers in Abuja.
These new housing units are part of ongoing efforts by the Defense Headquarters to enhance the living conditions of its personnel by promoting their mental well-being and family stability.
Welfare as a strategic pillar of combat effectiveness.
To the Speaker, House of Representatives, the housing project is a visible expression of the nation's commitment to the morale and operational effectiveness of the armed forces.
When welfare is a priority rather than an afterthought, the entire defense system improves. I wish to assure you of the continued support of the National Assembly, would take sacrifice granted. Your service, we will advocate for your welfare and will stand with you to secure the peace and stability upon which development depends.
The link road and newly constructed buildings designed not just for science, reflect understanding that operational successes begin with the welfare and morale of our troops. By improving their quality of life, we're investing directly in the strength, efficiency, and the unity of our forces.
To commission this very important link road.
Phase 1 of the inaugurated projects at the Niger Barracks extension includes 31 furnished apartments and access roads in Mambila Barracks, Army Headquarters Command Intelligence Agency in Abuja. Ismail Musa, NTA News.
In other news, when you think of culture, think Glow. The telecommunications giant once again proved its commitment to promoting Nigeria's heritage, adding colors, excitement and reward to the royal celebration. From electrifying performances to life-changing prizes, Glow's presence lit up the Onitsha skyline and left lasting smiles on the faces of many. Uchina Wenkoyo's report is here presented.
This year's Ofala Festival of His Royal Majesty, Igwe Alfred Nnemeka Achebe, the Obi of Onitsha, shone even brighter thanks to the partnership and colorful presence of Globacom Nigeria Limited. Beyond its corporate identity, Globacom has become a household name in promotion, using platforms like the Ofala to celebrate Nigeria's heritage, strengthen communal ties, and spotlight the creativity that binds the nation together.
Believe solely in the culture, and you can see it's run across the whole divide. We do Ojudoba in the west, we do Ofala here, and so many other cultures. So it's Glow's, belief in culture and the need for us to broaden our culture and drive the message of our brand.
The company's signature green presence, from colorful branding to thrilling performances and a carnival-like atmosphere that kept the crowd on their feet. The highlight of the day came with the Glow Reward presentation, where loyal subscribers smiled home with exciting gifts, including a brand new car for the star prize winner.
I feel the top of the world. I don't know. I feel excited. I'm so much beautiful. I'm the happiest. It has been long I started glowing with them, and I'm still glowing with them in this glow car.
In all, it was a moment of joy, connection, and celebration of a brand that continues to invest in people and culture.
Glow is partnering with the Onitsha Ofala Festival. It has been a long-time partnership.
As it fades and dancers take their final breath, the 23rd Ofala Festival stands out as a symbol of Igbo heritage and a shining example of how corporate Nigeria, through Globacom, continues to add color, energy, and life to our shared cultural story.
Senator Ali Owam inaugurates a constructed office complex for the National Business and Technical Examinations Board in Sokoto State. The former governor said the gesture aligns with President Bola Tinubu's renewed hope agenda aimed at building human capital and creating opportunities for young Nigerians. Abdullahi Umar Ilalu reports.
In the office complex, Senator Aliyu Magatakad Dawamako, represented by the Minister of State for Works, Bello Muhammad Goronyo.
The world is shifting from paper qualification to practical skills, and this is where we must channel our efforts. The renewed agenda of President Ashwaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu recognizes that sustainable growth depends on empowering people with skills that create jobs and wealth.
Senator Wamako affirmed that Sokoto is the center of scholarship and learning, hence his decision to construct tertiary education institutions, in addition to recruitment of teachers. He noted that the establishment of Northwest University Kalambana is one of his lasting legacies. The Registrar National Business and Technical Examinations Board, Muhammad Aminu Muhammad, while taking over the office complex, explained that it will serve as a constant reminder of Senator Wamako's selfless service national bill. He noted that your generation and the millions of candidates will certainly benefit from the foresight and generosity of Senator Wamako.
Doing this is contributing to the development of the national economy because NAPTEP or TVET is gearing towards skill acquisition.
The Director Reform Coordination Service of the board, Deborah Olani, Ambassador Sahabi Isa Gada, Deputy Speaker, Sokoto State House of Assembly, and other key speakers commended the foresight of the senator for making education a pride for all. In Sokoto, Abdullah Omar Ilalu, NTA News.
Now let's talk health. The national coordinator of the Presidential Initiative on Unlocking Healthcare Value Chain, PIVAC, Dr. Abdul Mukhtar, attributes the high cost of cancer care and treatment in Nigeria to reliance on imported medical products. He made the statement at the International in Abuja. Dr. Mukhtar noted that the importance of local manufacturing of medical products, which will make cancer care more affordable and accessible.
One of the biggest CROs said they have $32 billion in committed research spending that they've already sold to pharmaceutical companies, and they're looking with 230 million people. Nigeria is very prime for that, and we're really trying to bring some of that funding into this.
Build the hubs, build the expertise, so you at least have the brachytherapy available.
NICRAC recently launched the Strengthening Institutional Capacity for Cancer Research and Implementation, which is targeting teaching hospitals and early cancer researchers across the 6 geographical zones of Nigeria.
It's focused on gaps in the discipline under the care across such therapy and technology departments. Bola Tinubu warmly congratulates His Royal Majesty Monobanedu Ukwakpolokpolo Oba Ewa II on the 9th anniversary of his ascension to the revered throne of the Benin Kingdom. The President joins the government and people of Edo State in celebrating the monarch's steadfast commitment to peace, unity and culture, as well as his support in addressing critical social issues such as human trafficking and illegal migration. He commends the Oba's unwavering advocacy for a cultural renaissance and his tireless stewardship of Benin art continue to enrich national pride and identity. As the Oba marks this milestone, the President prays to Almighty God to grant him long life, good health, and greater accomplishments in the service of his people and the nation. And the Director General of Budget Office, Taminu Yakubu, sends warm greetings to the former aide-de-camp of late former President Umaru Musa Yar'Adua, describing him as a man of honor, discipline, and unwavering loyalty, adding that at 60 he remains a shining example of humility in service and strength, wishing him more years ahead filled with peace, purpose, and enduring grace. Talking sports now, Remo Stars dealt heavy blow, Liverpool not spared as well. Let's now join Badi Adeleye for these and other stories on Sports Updates. Badi.
Many thanks, Elizabeth. Let's begin with the women, as Nigeria's Falconets, talking about the under-17 team, are currently taking on their Canadian counterparts in the opening match of the 2025 FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup in Morocco. The first half of the encounter ended 1-0 after Queen Joseph's 38th-minute goal erased Canada's lead. The second half began. And to the Nigeria Premier Football League now with match day 9 actions. And of course, on Sunday, we saw newly promoted Kun Khalifat FC secure back-to-back victories with a vital 2-1 away win against Bayelsa United. Another away victory was recorded in Aba as visiting Warri Wolves ran out 2-1 winners against Enyimba. Elsewhere, Niger Tornadoes proved unstoppable as they walloped Plateau United 4-0 at home. In the title race, Shooting Stars came out tops with 2-0 win over Abia Warriors to move second on the table on goal difference. And on the continental level, Nigeria Premier Football League reigning champions and one of Nigeria's representatives in the CAF Champions League, Remo Stars, suffered a disappointing 5-1 defeat at home to visiting Mamelodi Sundowns of South Africa in the first leg of their second preliminary round fixture. The Stars became the second Nigerian club side to lose their first leg encounter of the round at 1-0 to Black Bulls in Maputo on Saturday. And away to England now, where Manchester United arguably put up their best performance of the season yet after Harry Maguire's 84th minute header clinched the Red Devils' first win at Anfield since 2016 and condemned hosts Liverpool to a fourth consecutive defeat. Brian Bomo gave the visitors all a lead in the second minute of the first half, but Gakpo's 78 minutes equalizer leveled scores, and of course Maguire proved to be the hero as Ruben Amorim's rejuvenated side ran out 2-1 winners. Aston Villa Tottenham in the match. And away from football now, let's let you know that the Nigerian team to the 2025 African when it comes to hockey returned to the country earlier this evening after competing at African Hockey Nations Cup in Egypt. The men's team their best performance in recent years after defeating Kenya in the officials of the Nigeria Federation. President commended the players for their dedication and assured continued support to sustain the momentum. And that does it on Sports. Let's return to Elizabeth.
Thank you so much, Buddy. And I think I want to reserve my comment on the Remo Stars match. Please allow me.
Disappointing.
All right, thank you so much. And that's the news segment. Newsline Proper will be up shortly. Just stay with us.
The government and people of Katsina State heartily welcome the Vice President, Senator Kashim on an official visit. So we are confident that your visit to the state to declare open NSME's clinic and inauguration of key projects executed by amiable Governor Malam Omar Dukwarada, PhD, will no doubt be the beginning of better days ahead. All these, among others, were executed since the commencement of the administration of our determined and focused Governor Omar Dukwarada, CON, geared towards changing the narrative in the state. We enjoy the people of Katsina to come out en masse to give a warm welcome. Date Monday 20th and Tuesday 21st October 2025. Alanguru Wushe Kinshiro Kasinaro Barka da zuwa Katsina. Welcome to Katsina. Announcer Dr. Bala Salis Zango, Honorable Commissioner for Information and Culture, Katsina.
Abuad hereby announces NAFDAC approvals for 4 Abuad products. Abuad Herbal Virucidin Liquid, Immune Booster and Antioxidant. Abuad Animation Herbal and Antioxidant. Abuad Managed Conditions and Ab Roasted Cashew Nuts. Thanks to Abuad scientists and the industrial park for the success medication and a food product, all with NAFDAC approvals. For inquiries on distribution, please call 080-395-24453, 080-6510-9823, and 091-2230-7113. Email abfarmer.parenteral@gmail.com or industrialpark@abwad.edu.ng. Abwad, a vision in action.
Ready for history in the making. The Honorable Chief Commissioner, Public Complaints Commission, Honorable Bashir Abubakar, MFR.
On 1st Global Ombudsman Summit, marking the 50th anniversary of the Public Complaints Commission.
With the theme, Effective Ombudsman's Institution, Catalyst for Good Governance. This event will bring together leaders, policymakers, and ombudsman's institutions from around the world.
Join us at the Ladi Kwali Conference Center, Abuja Continental Hotel, Abuja, as we celebrate 5 decades of fairness, justice, and accountability.
The summit begins at 10 a.m.
Special guest of honor, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR. Guest of honor, the Senate President, His Excellency, Senator Godswill Akpabio, Speaker House of Representatives, Honorable Abbas Tajuddin. The 2025 Global Ombudsman Summit, celebrating 50 years of service, sustaining the lifetime of justice.
Mr. Calm down now. Now the babe they look, we don't me they look am. I don't be the close eyes they work now. What thing they do you? Talk to Kola. But she don't believe that she be my only babe. Hello, BC. Ha. She don't cut follow.
On the face now.
What's happen now? Now so she they do. She go say make I no follow babe. Talk, make I no look babe. Impossible.
Bros, abeg, calm down now.
Don't mind them. I go call you for phone. No problem, bro. Hello. Make I not lie you. That babe said she fine. I even call her number. We even come out, but we don't do anything. We just dance.
Bros,
free on Glow Talk Master. Talk for 6 minutes and get 6 minutes free, plus 15 megabytes of data free. Dial star 606 hash. You can also enjoy some bonus. Glow Unlimited.
What's the nation? Rich tunnel. An army is here, protecting us all. Through trials and challenges, our spirit won't sway. Together we rise, come what may. Listen close. Lions, truth we all. Fated stories won't tarnish our gold. Misfronted, they spread lies everywhere. But your Nigerian army is dedicated and fair. Every soldier, every officer stands for with honor and integrity. We defend the your are fulfill. For Nigeria, we are steadfast, always strong-willed. Don't let the noise mislead you. Trust your Nigerian army. We're here to stay. In unity we stand. Together we will thrive. For a prosperous Nigeria, always strong, stand proud. We believe in the army that safeguards our freedom to achieve. Together united, with strength as our guide, we will chase shadows and falsehoods they hide. Nigerian army, protecting life, building trust.
Banks, our schools, our hospitals. Let's stand together. Let's protect our network. Dial 622 from any network or send an email to protect@ncc.gov.ng. Report any activity to telecommunication infrastructure.
Welcome to Newsline. Across the world, natural skincare products are gaining attention, and one traditional leading the trend is the African black soap, or Oshedudu in Yoruba. Yes. Known for its healing property, this age-old is moving from markets to global beauty shelves. Enola Adeyemo tells us how this humble product is now bringing light, love, and renewed to many.
Generations across West Africa, a simple bar of dark, earthy soap has remained a treasure. African black soap, or Oshedudu, as the Yorubas fondly call it. Traditionally handcrafted from nature's own ingredients, such as cocoa pod ash, palm oil, butter, and sometimes plantain. Before modern care arrive.
We can money with it and can put coconut oil, turmeric, we can use it to do it.
Today, that same age-old formula is finding new life not only on bathroom shelves, but also in global markets, from rural workshops to urban boutiques. What once began as a local skincare staple is now fueling thriving small-scale enterprises. Experts say African black soap is rich in antioxidants and helps treat acne, eczema, and hyperpigmentation. Dermatologists add that being free from synthetics, it's often more gentle on sensitive skin than most commercial soaps.
It also contains natural vitamins so that are beneficial for your skin, and it cleanses the skin so well that it cleans deep into your pores, thus stripping the skin of its natural protective barrier, what scientists call the natural flora of the skin.
But beyond glowing reviews and skin benefits lies a deeper story, one of heritage and pride in many Nigerian families. Oshedudu, aside being a soap, also has a link to ancestry. A recipe passed from mothers to daughters, symbolizing beauty rooted in nature and tradition.
Black soap has doing a great job because some other kind of soap that I use, maybe getting eczema.
My skin was having reactions to, I don't know, whatever materials in the soap I was using before.
It will clean all the dirties in the body. So it's very
global demand grows, small-scale producers exporting black soap to Europe, America, and beyond. For these women, every bar sold serves as a product and a story that speaks empowerment, sustainability, and enduring value of African craftsmanship. From the clay pot of village workshops to the glass shelves of international African black soap continues to shine a symbol of Africa's natural beauty.
Very good. Many of us used black soap and are still using it. Sincerely, the benefits the skin can't be traded. Now, once upon a time, smithing was almost a profession, a symbol of skill, creativity, and wealth. It was a craft that adorned people with beauty, passed down from one generation to the other. Today, this once great trade is its shine. The art of goldsmithing now faces the threat of extinction. Modern technology and changing tastes push traditional artisans on the margins, into a world of the few remaining to keep the craft up.
It's a popular Itoku in ancient city of Abeokuta, Ogun State, once a glittering for goldsmiths and lovers of jewelry. Today, the story is different. The furnace buster of gold refining started.
People use of passing through here due to about 6 apprentices, but nothing changed.
Only 3 elderly men, perhaps, show up at their almost deserted stores. Their 80s, they carry the trading tradition and uncertainty about the future of goldsmithing in Abeokuta.
Our people from the north have made the situation worse. They have gone to outside all the gold that we, even our fathers, have redefined. Ibadan, where we buy materials, the situation has changed.
The current policy of government has changed everything. We don't have gold to refine again. It is the fake products that are not in vogue.
We don't have apprentices in this craft again due to the situation. How will an apprentice then know work to do?
Their hammers and bellows no longer sing, yet they return daily, refusing to surrender to idleness and still hopeful that with government support, the craft could be revived.
The Bible says, weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. We are hopeful. The craft we have been engaging in since our youth days, can we change profession at this age? We have to be hopeful.
A few steps away in Imoitoku area, younger goldsmiths, Latif Lawal and Adebayo Ishota, still manage a handful of clients, bringing gold for refining. Their determination offers a great hope that the old craft gets survive.
Though the situation is the way it used to be, we are still getting something to do on both the and ones. We are
This meeting is a craft that earns us lots of profits.
From the fading glow of Itoku Market comes a silent reminder that one of Nigeria's ancient crafts is slipping slowly into oblivion, waiting to spark and again.
Well, skills and creativity tell friends anytime, but they need to. It is that time of the year again when the Onitsha commune with his people in a colorful display of royalty, tradition, and Thanksgiving. The 23rd annual Ofala Festival brought together and of Onitsha from home and abroad to celebrate their heritage, appreciate God for a fruitful year, and renew the bond between the throne and the people. Steve Lonan Wokolo reports that the festival remains a unifying force.
Every culture tells it, some through words, others reading, color, and dance. In Onitsha, that story comes alive through the grandeur of the Ofala Festival, a royal pageant that unites tradition, spirituality, and community pride. The term Ofala comes from the Igbo words Ofo, meaning authority, Anala, meaning land, together symbolizing the king's sacred authority over his people and territory. Obi of Onitsha, Igwe Alfred Nembebe, makes his majestic appearance after days of seclusion and spiritual renewal. In Royal traditional dance is symbolic of strength, divine connection to the chants and songs of jets. The Red Cap chiefs also display their graceful dance steps, while various villages and clans take turns to pay homage, renewing their allegiance and reaffirming the deep bond between the throne and the people. The caliber of dignitaries in attendance underscored the festival's message of unity and cultural harmony.
To promote unity, promotes enduring communal values. Our community development program under its advancement foundation,
it was very important for Mr. President, for us, for me, to come and represent the Federal Republic of Nigeria and also to show partnership and the importance that this culture has in terms of how we can boost Nigeria.
The second day transforms Onitsha into a carnival of color, a celebration of identity and continuity. Age grades in bright attires parade proudly before the Obi. Each display a reminder that tradition lives on through generations.
This celebration has to do with celebration of royalty.
It's now on the tourism map of Nigeria. It's a great occasion, great history.
The fact that Igbo is alive to celebrate Ofala.
For the people of Onitsha, Ofala Festival symbolizes homecoming, a renewal of faith in culture, leadership, and prosperity. As it continues to draw global attention, a reflection of Igbo pride and a thread in Nigeria's cultural tapestry.
Beautiful, our culture, our identity, and tradition. They still have ears, palaces, carvings, and tales of power, pride, and ancestry told through words. 10 years line, Rosemary Mutling explores how tradition and art unite to keep royal heritage alive. Silent wall of history.
Glitter, not with gold. They stone, not with size, and don't. A traditional palace, molded in clay, carved wood, and stitched into fabrics. Every pattern and sculpture tells a story other than walls. From royal stools to oven wall patterns, every object storyteller. The colors, harmony. The symbols speak, and even the shadows remind us this is who we are. In northern Nigeria, like Joa Palace and Sakariyi of Karo Kingdom, it is a royalty, identity, and culture that is so much cherished and respected.
Design in a palace is a design that will defy each palace, every palace in the world, not even Nigeria, especially the one you see here, to show that the palace is a royalty.
You always see a lion, as we call it in our language, is Gaba. That is, is the father of all animals. That signifies power of Igbayiman.
In Yoruba land, the Afin symbolizes authority and action. The Ade or crown embodies the king power and divine link.
In part of Yoruba, they are warriors. So, what the palace, the way you see the decoration, these people here around this place, they are the warriors.
In Igbo land, Omenala, the Igbo code of tradition, honors ancestors and community, while the coconut stands for peace.
The palace in Igbo land where the heritage of it is preserved. That is where we gather when it's time to do New Year festival. That is where we gather, even in the terms of bad thing, assuming somebody commits murder, it's also that issues are being resolved.
These symbols reflect respect to its identity, values, unity, and connection on seeing the world. They are in past and present. Remind that to reigns in symbols. Palace decorations in Nigeria are not just beautiful, they also hold significant cultural and symbolic meaning. They reflect the kingdom's history, spiritual beliefs, and cultural values, and are often used to convey messages about power, authority, and identity.
Thank you, Rosemary. Now let me help the Gen Zs. These walls speak through inscriptions, hidden graffiti, and acoustics. They could pass as whispering galleries for visitors and the Gen Zs as well. Thank you so much, Rosemary. Now let's take another break. Newsline will be back.
Get ready, Nigeria. The world is coming to Abuja,
where Africa meets the world.
On Monday, 20th October 2025.
The Nigerian Institute of Public Relations, NIPR, hosts a national unveiling of the World Public Relations Forum, WPRF Abuja 26, by the Honorable Minister of Information, Alhaji Idris, FNIPR.
Hear the veterans speak.
This dawn for new narrative.
This is a call to responsible communication, the voice world.
Industry and global as we officially have registration. Come witness the birth of global conversation.
Monday, 20th October 2025.
12 noon to 2 p.m.
Live at the Banquet Hall, Abuja, Nigeria.
Be part of the movement.
The World Public Relations Forum Abuja 2026 beckons the biggest, brightest, and boldest. No wahala.
The Nigerian Army invites applications from eligible Nigerians, including civilians and serving military personnel, for commission into the Nigerian Army as Short Service Combatant Commission SSC officers. Applicants must be Nigerian, male or female, between the ages of 3 and 27 by 9th 2026. Applicants must be mentally fit according to Nigerian Army standards and serve or combat support arms of successful training and commission. Note, only tertiary credentials obtained from 2017 till date will be considered. For free applications and more information, visit Nigerian Recruitment Portal at recruitment.army.mil.ng. Sign up and upload your passport photograph, educational certificates or declaration of age, national application number, follow the complete the free online application, then print out an online generated photo slip or card. All applications must be completed and submitted between Thursday 9th October and Wednesday 12th November 2025. Announcer, Military Secretary, Army.
In the beating heart of Owerri, business never sleeps. From sunrise to sundown, the wheels keep turning. And behind the scenes, vision meets action. Governor Hope Uzodinma's leadership turned manifestos into transformation that feels like a miracle. But progress needs peace, and in Imo, it's not left to chance. From land to sky, river deep, guardians are protecting dreams and opportunity. At Orashi's quiet shore, hydropower is rising, set to energize a growing economy. The change is visible. Roads emerge, industry, communities come alive. At the center of digital revolution, 500,000 young minds trained each year to build the future. Does Imo and the hopes of a hard-working people. A new Imo on ice.
The National Order of Merit Award goes to
the paste manufacturer to win the National Productivity Order of Merit of the Federal Government of Nigeria, endorsed by the Association of Private Medical Practitioners of Nigeria. This is an evidence of 100% natural goodness. Eat healthy. I now up to 20%.
In today's fast-paced world, staying ahead of performance from our bodies.
Like never before, our body's optimum supply of essential nutrients and Supermalt our daily needs.
Supermalt has 20 vitamins, minerals, and natural extracts for overall health and wellness. One Supermalt a day gives you energy and vitality, improves your mental and supports your
Wow! Awesome! There's always more with Mr. Chef. In the Mr. Chef Extra Jar promo, buy the 100 cubes pack, get 10 free cubes. Buy the pack, get 3 cubes. Available in beef, chicken, mixed spices,
The game is changing. Businesses are serving every consumer.
Every business, they failed to deliver what they promise. Never promise the world and deliver a vision. He's promoting choice, ensuring happiness.
West with sneaky lamp plus 17 combined, She tell me say nah Devon King, so yeah, all she dey use fry, Yeah. Now why did you love it, they sweet like this? The chicken in the grease.
You said Devon King vegetable oil available.
Back in 63, the land lines, nourishment, staying out. Now the nourish.
Earlier, I and you take me a nourishing yogurt drinking yogurt. One beet and zinc. Fan yogurt, original Niger yogurt.
Is still the new Well Stories Mafa. A beautiful friendship between Oloruntobi Dari and Oladipo has blossomed into a lifelong union sealed in a grand ceremony filled with joy and elegance. Oloruntobi Dari, former Minister of Youth and Sports, and now Special Advisor to the President on Public Communications and Orientation, exchanged vows with Oladipo in the presence of family, friends, and dignitaries who gathered to celebrate their love. Higino John Adams tells us about their chemistry.
Shining into their eyes.
My personal testimony is that God is the master orchestrator of my life.
With hearts full of joy and souls now entwined, they promise to make lives together, building a hope that inspire other hearts. The word from the serve as a guiding light of lips to ensure their marriage flourishes.
The first key that we out of the marriage is to understand the purpose of marriage.
And now to the reception, an explosion of excitement, laughter, merriment, and music as the couple's friends and family gathered to celebrate their union. The dance floor transforms into a dazzling spectacle with electrifying moves that lighten up the event. The proud parents, beaming with joy, take to the floor, creating unforgettable moments with their beloved children. Daddy's graceful, Mommy's radiant daughter, now and swaying to the rhythm with her son, stole the show. The pièce de résistance is the cake cutting ceremony, witnessing the new sharing a tender moment.
Love, congratulations.
She's a very nice person, and it's not to me, it's to everybody. So, you know, when someone is not selective, it means genuinely who they are. So, that was what made me stay.
He's a very kind man to everyone.
Prayers pour in from loved ones, wishing the couple a lifelong journey of love, peace, and happiness.
I bless them. I pray for them that God will make the union a perfect one. God will favor them.
I prayed for them that the Lord will grant them wisdom. You need a lot of wisdom, patience, perseverance.
They should build their the family on the foundation of Jesus Christ. They should be prayerful.
I wish to be blessed by God and bear many fruits.
My advice is that they don't allow third party their own.
One person has to be the head, has to be the neck. That is how you have peace in the home.
Together, they promise to inspire generations to come.
Congratulations to Toby and Tadi. Wish them all the best. In a world where excellence wears many faces, hers stood out graceful, firm, and deeply inspiring. After years of dedicated service, General Manager NTA International, Oganya Simon, has taken a bow from active service, leaving behind not just an office, but a legacy built on passion, empathy, and brilliance. From the newsroom to the boardroom, she wore many hats with effortless charm. So, colleagues and loved ones gathered to honor a woman whose footprints will continue to illuminate the corridors of the nation's television network. Charles Alpha tells us more.
She is just virtuous, but a woman many describe as noble. A rare blend of grace, surrounded by her family and another family she built through years of service, the NTA family. Mrs. Simon Oganya bows out in applause, her journey crowned with love, respect, and gratitude. From her early days in administration to her rise as general manager, and notably that of NTA International, Mrs. Oganya was a mentor, leader, mother figure, and friend.
I still want to have you around for so many reasons.
For the Director General of NTA, Abdul Hamid Dembus, letting her go isn't just so easy. She was the silent strength behind many of NTA's successes, a woman who believed that leadership meant service.
Here I call her Madam, but in the last 2 weeks, well, to say the least, Madam has impacted so much into the system. She has paid her dues. And for me, as an individual, she has contributed so much to what we have been able to achieve so far.
Personally, I relied heavily on her counsel when it was needed. Her guidance was always clear, precise, and deeply rooted in the ethos of service.
I want to congratulate you on your career, marked by excellence and dedication.
We were single together, living our lives normally, and later married.
played the active role as if she's really part of my family.
She is a boss that will mentor you without hiding any detail.
Her legacy, a station transformed, a team inspired, and a generation that learned that greatness is not but impact.
I want to thank God for 35 years. It's not by my power. All the glory to what I'm able to do in
warmth and inspiration. Annie Daniels reports that the celebration of her birthday was filled with heartfelt tributes, a life of impact, kindness, and excellence.
Here comes girl, graceful, radiant, and full of life. Symbolizing picture attitude from tired, accomplished yet ever humble.
Sarah is a very, very nice girl. She's very quiet. Don't assume it.
Commitment and I can wish her just the very best.
Always in control. So she was really a big asset.
They gave Sarah a book to read. And Sarah read everything on the book. I was not convinced. How can a 2-year-old girl read? She's a fine character. And we all grew up in our various homes. Well done.
Shots turned out to celebrate a woman whose voice once brightened homes across the nation. The evening breeze carried the rhythm of laughter, love, and old school tunes. Trust music lovers, they did justice to every bit. And yes, the NTA family, past and present, showed up in full force, a testament to the warmth and goodwill she has shown over the years.
NTA women, they know they carry last. Now we drum, then they take call Mesire, Mesuya. Because you know what? NTA girls remain girls for life.
Sarah and I traversed about 25 states in America, I guess, to produce a documentary that we tagged Harvest Rising. We worked up close.
She has done excellently well, and like I started with the human relations, we've maintained an excellent relationship till today.
Today we are going to inaugurate Sarah into our group of broadcast veterans.
Goodwill Ambassador of Age, Friendly Services and Elder Justice Advocate.
Sarah, welcome to Flow and wish you happiness.
Sarah Sanders dates and chair that made her a household name. Her heart remains as a smile, able to embrace, encourage, and inspire.
NTA taught me a lot of things. It exposed me to the world. It took me to places that I never dreamt I would go to. And it also afforded me the opportunity of being able to relate with people at very high levels.
Sarah Sander at 60, beautiful inside and
Of course, Annie. And to Sarah, like we call her, keep glowing, and 60 truly looks good on you. Congratulations. Now, the largest television network in Africa, NTA, had a day of encomia at an event in Lagos to showcase the future of sports entertainment. The event brought together icons in the nation's sports casting industry, including executives of NTA and Sporty TV, whose relationship has been yielding results. Olumide Guntola reports.
Of sporting events and matches like this is the delight of the Nigerian Television Authority, NTA, through its viewer. This art has brought joy and happiness to the homes and centers of its viewers, promoting unity, teamwork, and tolerance. Improving on this professional combat, giving birth to a fruitful relationship, Sport TV, Africa's fast-growing free-to-air sports charging of party figures, attendance, Director of Marketing NTA, Hawa Nimiel, and Zonal Director NTA Lagos Network Center, Evelyn Nwosu. Was the fertilizer needed for improved service delivery for NTA and Sporty TV Online with international standards?
When we set off on a mission to bring sports to direct, I believe that upon NTA allows us to redefine the consumption of sports content in this country. The relationship with NTA is strong and is good. Director has been very big with us. As you can see, the director today, testament to our that they've taken time out to show solidarity with us. The present is the games we show on the weekend right now. It could be anything. Our goal is to build something unique.
Giant industry who commended NTA for its role in broadcasting over the years described NTA as second to
that is involved in sports today. There's no way you didn't have part of that love from NTA's coverage, because that was the only thing in the days.
You have some of the biggest eyeballs of that are in the Fed. TV is also trying to get to that level where there are quite a lot of eyes that come to watch Sporty TV, and it's a great partnership with Sporty TV.
The reaction, Sporty TV United Kingdom correspondent Kelechi Anyikude also shows that NTA remains the trailblazer in live broadcast of sporting events.
The track record is enormous, you understand, and showing Premier League on NTA for me is a big deal, you know.
Of course, we lead and others follow. Let's take some messages. Newsline will be right back.
Our people, nation, look how far we've come together in the past 65 years.
Growth and endless national possibilities. Our fashion has become a good statement.
Culture is rich and diverse. Our Afrobeats are the world's new anthem.
Today, more people are enjoying the benefits of a modern, connected life.
Closer to one. Lens, global standards. But to sport fields, education.
Indeed, we've come a long way. As we mark our 65th Independence Day anniversary, we at NTN Nigeria are proud to celebrate with you. Happy birthday.
When malaria knocks you down, you can be sure parasites are having a party in your system.
Welcome to the kingdom, guys!
Comel, an effective weapon against malaria. you express relief and get you back on your feet effectively. Chrome out on Malaria Gone.
Nivea Black and White Deodorant, now with 72-hour protection. But what does that mean? 3 cities in 3 days and no fear of sweat and odor. 120 dances with skin as smooth as the moves. Sweat, stain and odor protection. Nivea Black and White Deodorant. Skin is for life. Nivea is for skin.
TerraCube, unwrap joy, unleash.
It's the choices you make that set you apart from being good to being great. My choice, Nivea Men Deep Body Lotion with Max Burn. Gives dark rinse and 48-hour moisture. My choice for all-day freshness. Nivea Men Deep Roll-On for 72-hour protection. With tech, powered by Black Cavern. Skin is for plain. Nivea is
Wow! Awesome! There's always more with Mr. Chef. In the Mr. Chef Extra Jara promo, buy the 100 cubes pack, get 10. Buy the 50 cubes pack, get 5 free cubes. Available in beef, chicken, mixed spices, and all-purpose variants.
When it's bright and early, get your breakfast right. You need all the nutrients that will hold you tight. Stay in power, you find it all in Peak. Every move you make, Peak's got you all the way. And the Peak goes on.
Power on every morning with our Peak breakfast to make the most of every day. Peak for your
lovely meat you can cook with these ingredients. You spend heavily, but no guarantee of a tasty meal. Not making a right choice of seasoning cube can ruin your meal, money, and confidence. For a tasty meal, do not compromise. Use Gold.
Use Terra Gold for the loved ones. It's good for stews and jollof. Terra Gold. 1 cube, endless possibilities.
My people, toilets have stains which bleach cannot clean effectively. But Harpic is thicker and sticks better, which gives 10x better cleaning versus and kills germs. Oh, wow. You can now see that Harpic is better than
What makes a true leader in the game? Is it being the first to start? For over a decade, one name has always led in front. That name is Bet Naija. Bet Builder, Bet Freeze, one boom. Not just features, but unbeatable odds on over 3,000 matches. You're playing to win. Just another reason why Bet Naija is truly Nigeria's #1.
Wow! Awesome! There's always more with Mr. Chef. In the Mr. Chef Extra Jara promo, buy the 100 cubes, get 10 free cubes. Buy the cubes pack, get 5 free cubes. Available in beef, chicken, mixed spices, and all-purpose variants.
Welcome back. Innocence shattered, dreams interrupted, and put in darkness forever. That's the story of 7-year-old Rukaya, who now battles with pain and trauma after her cousin allegedly plucked out her eye, a tragedy that has left a community in Bauchi in disbelief. Marianne Obala tells us more.
At just 7 years old, Rukaya is the picture of innocence, a bright and cheerful girl who is alive. But her peaceful life now hangs in the air due to a cruel twist of fate. Rukaya was brought to the hospital in critical condition after her cousin allegedly attempted to remove her eyes. Young mind cannot. Her father, still in shock and overwhelmed with grief, says he can have pushed commit.
I was called that Awal has removed my daughter's eyes. I reported the case to the police and they refer us to the hospital.
Both are affiliated. The child has lost both eyes completely.
Family members of the suspect described him as a troubled youth whose behavior has long raised concern within the community.
I wish I was dead, not to see this day. I don't like anything that will annoy my brother.
The incident is yet another wake-up call. Religious and community leaders are warning that rising cases of moral decay and criminalities must be urgently addressed.
That there's high level of insecurity in the state, and that there's need for the security agencies to be more proactive. But I think basically what is happening is unemployment.
Moral behavior is instilled in a child from birth.
They are calling for a return to strong family values, closer community watch, and renewed moral teachings to ensure that children like Rukaya can grow up in a society where their dreams are protected, not destroyed.
This is really unacceptable. It should not be wished on anyone. It means she has to learn everything all over. She needs support to navigate this new path. We'll follow up on the story and bring you updates regularly. Now, still on morals and society, is fashion an expression of freedom or a dressing? That's the question sparking debates across campuses, churches, and even family living rooms. For some, daring outfits reflect youthful creativity and confidence. For others, they signal a worrying drift from cultural and moral values. Parents, care groups, media, and the fashion industry are the crossfire of blame. Tonight, Ifoma Ihoji asks, where do we draw the line between self-expression and societal values?
Tummies and midriff bearing tops to ripped jeans that reveal more than they conceal. A bold new fashion wave is sweeping through society. But in Bayelsa State, not everyone is applauding.
Form of that exposes sensitive part of our body, either a woman or a man, can be involved in indecent dressing.
And especially the ladies, the wear this thing that they said is fashion, is a trend, and all they are out. That cannot be considered as a modest dressing.
While fashion has always evolved, many now question whether today's trendsetters are sacrificing cultural pride and modesty for fleeting validation on social media and among peers.
It's at the cost of the person who is dressing indecently, because it exposes your body, which is morally and socially not correct, and then it endangers you to those involved in social vices.
There is actually nothing to gain from exposing yourself and being practically naked.
Critics point to the entertainment industry, foreign influences, and even lack parenting. But is it really that simple?
The mother, the father, they are investing in looking at what the child is doing, especially at the home front. When they go out, they will represent properly.
In our own way, my colleague and I try to dramatize the role parents are expected to play. We ask viewers to focus on the message rather than acting. We are journalists, not actors.
Dressed like this.
Get back in there and dress properly. Dare to be different.
The mother has a greater role. As a matter of fact, all of us men are groomed by our mothers.
For generations, Nigeria's culture has celebrated beauty with decency. Some say what we see today is more than rather a reflection of values under pressure.
There's nothing appealing when a woman opens her breast or opens her thighs. Nothing is there. It don't add anything to the culture.
Freedom elders one with responsibility, and the real concern goes beyond the disconnect between identity and appearance. Religious institutions, schools will have a role. As recommend values-based education, media literacy, and mentorship to help young people modernity and morality. As clothes meet culture, perhaps the real code is one expression with self-respect. At the end, it's not just about what you wear, but about what you represent.
Okay, you just need to dress the way you want to be addressed. And let's not forget, what's in society is what is churned out from homes. Parents have a lot to do raising their children and instilling the right values. Better still, emulators at the NTA, we dress well, of course. In a society where driving commercial buses is widely seen as a man's job, a group of bold women in Benin City, Edo State, are writing the script, stepping on the wheels of commercial buses, breaking stereotype and inspiring a new generation by showing that gender is no barrier to skill, strength, or success. From our abundance.
Some men complain too much when it comes to transportation. They say there is no money in it. But when we with the women started doing it, we discovered that that was just fallacy.
From the early hours of dawn, these women rave their engines and hit the roads, ferrying passengers across Benin's busy streets to make a living and also change perceptions. Despite enduring skepticism, harassment, and the pressures of balancing family life, they are proving that resilience and determination can thrive even in the toughest spaces.
Having started this work, I was able to meet up my daily needs for my children, meet a lot of customers, some encourage me. It has really changed the narrative of my family standard of living.
I started driving since 2012, so I've been finding it very easy, and I like doing it. As it is now, this is my personal vehicle. We have so many women in Benin Metropolis now doing it. And then we see ourselves on the way, we just hail ourselves. Ah, babe, how far now you there? Those kind of things.
It has helped in many ways, Make me to know people, to communicate with people, to know different kind of people. We women, don't know how to, some will say the job is called the long bus. But we're afraid of the size. You should come and apply, there's something there.
Even the mini buses, we always want to come to your front just to test you. Now woman be this, they will just break. Why you two, you will struggle to match your own brake and cut your hand. Unless the next thing you hear is why. It's a job, it's a profession, and it's also a talent.
Some passengers surprise and admiration for their confidence and skill. Others recount the novelty of being driven by a woman, an experience that challenges old assumptions and sparks new conversations about gender roles.
It all depends on you, on mindsets too. Instead of you being idle, begging in the streets. When you know you have the strength, you can do anything to put food on your table.
With the present way. I like her.
I feel so. She drives well. I like her drive.
Being the pilot of this bus is very good. At least the woman, she's industrious.
Beyond the steering wheels and city traffic lies a deeper story. Women fighting for dignity, independence, and the right to choose any career path. Their journeys echo the saying, what a man can do, well, if not taking road.
And I heard they're actually better drivers on the road. All right, moving on. As global economic pressures deepen, survival has become a daily act of innovation for many families across the globe. In the heart of Aba Abia State, a striking new trend is emerging in local markets. Live chicken whole is now being bought in parts. Neka Ono says it's an act that stirs both nostalgia and silent prayers for a return to better days when food was affordable and choices weren't so constrained.
In the bustling markets of Aba, a quiet transformation is reshaping how families put food on the table and traders stay in business. Not too long ago, buying a whole chicken was a routine affair for many, costing between 3,000 and 5,000 naira, except during festive seasons when prices could climb to 7,000 or 8,000. Fast forward today, and the same bird now sells between 15,000 and 30,000 naira, far beyond the reach of many households. Faced with this reality, poultry sellers are thinking outside the crates.
Due to economic situation of the trade at the moment, so many farmers had to stop.
Meet Mrs. Ngozi Arinze, a seasoned trader with over a decade. Like many of her peers, she has to reinvent the way she sells, cutting up live chickens and offering them in parts to groups of 5 to 7 customers at a time. She no longer waits for customers who can afford to buy whole birds. Instead, she prepares the chicken, knowing it will be shared among multiple buyers, each one just trying to home. For Mrs. Arinze, it's a tough call, but a necessary one.
Transportation is what has increased the cost of chicken here. What we are cutting is to enable the masses to have access to chicken, not when they have enough money for live chicken. We have those of 2,000.
If you do not sell it up, you put it on the fridge, or you keep it on the cold room to preserve the meat, so that the next day the thing will still look fresh and good, so that customer will be able to buy it.
And then the question is, how are they being packaged? What is there a package where these things, like more like a container, where they are being interference, like say flies, that criteria.
One of them is Chika John, a mother of 3, who says buying chicken parts has become a coping strategy for many others around her.
Full chicken is from 8,000, 10,000 upwards. So at the moment, you don't have such amount of money. You will come over this side and buy a half, which they sell from the rate of 4,000. Is the lower one. So the way economic changes, that is also the way we change for it. Person not looking itself.
Still, it is a story of adaptation as Nigerians are once again proving their ability to survive and their families however they can.
Neka, the days are getting better. Let's look out for the boom. Let's take our last break.
My mama no lie, yo. Food way sweet, now money kill and plus everything combined, oh. Everything combined, oh. Arrive, oh. She tell me say nah, there one king, so yeah, oh, she dey use fry, oh. Yeah. Now why did you love sweets like this? Chicken like this.
Introducing the new Devon King's Soya Vegetable Oil, available in stores near you.
Guys, food is ready.
Rice, stew, spaghetti, yam. The world's moms. With a splash of gold, a mom can transform a frown into a smile. Change no thanks into yes please. Resolve family feuds without blowing a whistle. Providing tasty family meals is all that matters. Where there are moms, there is love. Golden Terra Oil, pour pure love.
Day ahead.
Delicious Ovaltine. Smarts for smart kids.
Mom's Pride Seasoning Cubes. Kayamia flavor, a perfect blend of ingredients like garlic, ginger, onion, cloves, and many more. Mom's Pride Kayamia, Mom's Pride Dadawa, and Mom's Pride Beef Flavor. Mom's Pride. Share the pride.
In 3 days and no fear of sweat and odor. 120 dances with skin as smooth as the moon. Sweat, stain and odor protection. Nivea Black and White Deodorant. Skin is for embracing life. Nivea is for skin.
My mama no lie yo. Food way sweet na money kill am. Everything combined oh. Everything combined oh. Ogbonge gist arrive oh. She tell me say na Devon King so ya all she dey use fry oh. Yeah. Now I love it sweet like this. Chicken in the crisp like this. Fried plantain.
You said you Devon King Soya Vegetable. All in stores near you.
You're still watching Newsline. A loved personality with an incredible and enviable personality served this world at the age of 81. She's Eme Etim Akpan, the co-composer of Nigeria's national anthem, Arise to Compatriots in 1978. She was a papal medalist who devoted her life and time to serving God and humanity in different capacities, from Cross River to Port Harcourt and many others. Co-composing the anthem was one of her rich legacies, filled with inspiration. Eme Etim Akpan passed on 15th of September 2025. This Mass, a night of songs, commenced at burial rites, where Father Isaac Ose reminded the congregation that holiness remains the pathway to God. Eme Etim Akpan, born on the 30th of November 1944, forged a path of excellence in the banking industry in the 70s and rose through the ranks. With an impeccable track record, late Eme Etim Akpan in 1992 was honored with the Benemerenti Medal by the Holy See of Apostolic Catholic Church. Also at a Requiem Mass preceding her interment, family and close associates eulogized her passion for service and national values.
My mom was my lifeline. She was everything we knew. The woman that I would wish to be her child again.
Sister has left an indelible mark on the sands of time that as a family we cannot forget.
She was a powerful woman. She was supportive and understanding.
She was a woman of great achievements, an author, philanthropist who loved horticulture and held several positions in different fields of endeavor. She was interred at the Guduk Cemetery. A Thanksgiving service climaxed her burial. May her soul rest in peace. And now, as the night folds its wings over our nation's dreams, in every struggle a story is born. In every act of kindness a light is kindled. And in every heart that still believes, hope finds its home. These are the threads that read and beauty of humanity. As we close tonight, may the echoes of these stories remind us that even in the darkest hours, there's always light if we choose to see it. Let hope guide you tomorrow. I'm Melith Omori. To have a great
A delicate peace when we wait.